G'day everybody, welcome back to Everspace 2. In the previous episode, we picked up various side quests, which, I guess our side mission tab has actually grown quite long now, so I think perhaps this episode we may spend quite a bit of time trying to clear out some of these quests before we continue on to the emissary. I mean, we are level 21 already, so technically this next part of the mission should be relatively easy, I'm gonna say, because we're one level above it, but yeah, we'll see how we go. I mean, we might just organically make our way to the ancient citadel in the Kite Nebula. But let's start with this one first, detoxification. So Imogen has made contact with us once more. Father's doing okay, but I'm guessing that part of this mission is perhaps helping the recovery of her father. And if you guys need to recall, then Imogen is basically the person who asked us to retrieve her father from the Redeemers, and he was going to be converted into one of them. So we have successfully taken him away from the clutches of what appears to be quite a crazy cult, and now he's in recovery. What he needs to eventually recover fully, we don't know yet, but anyway, I assume we're gonna perhaps meet some scientists in Avonrest, and they might actually be able to tell us what needs to happen, so we'll see. Okay, it has been a while since we've been here at Avonrest. I don't know if we've actually completed everything at Avonrest or not, but anyway. Perhaps maybe it might be worthwhile investing in that perk that Carla has to tell us if we've actually done all of the things in an area. That way we can sort of focus on whether or not we need to, complete puzzles, find stuff, etc., etc., but anyway, we won't worry for now.
Adam, so glad you came. Let me introduce you to my father, Professor Bernard Lefrere.
Please, first names. Can't have such formalities with the man who saved my life. It is an honor to meet you, young man.
The pleasure is mine.
I am ever indebted to you for rescuing me from the clutches of those poor maniacs. You know, you bear the striking resemblance of a subject for dissection I once made. It must be my age, my memory playing with me.
Yeah, I get that a lot. So, you made a full recovery? How did you manage that?
My colleagues worked diligently to reverse the effects of the dark energy which bombarded my mind, and found a way to accelerate recovery by using subsonic wavelengths.
Interesting.
That's why we asked you here. We think we can do the same for the Redeemers. We can save them from their madness. But we would need your help.
Oh, well, I am approached for a lot of favors, you know.
Undoubtedly, because you are such a competent person. It speaks well for your character.
Okay, give it to me straight. What are you planning?
My father's team has developed a device which can funnel these dark energy blocking wavelengths and transmit them over short distances.
So to say, we have developed an infrasound burst missile which, if delivered within range of a Redeemer, can disrupt their link with the ancient curse which has them in their grip. We need someone brave enough to go back into their territory, confront them up close, and give them a therapeutic dose of this infrasound frequency.
They were all just normal people once. I suppose they deserve a second chance.
I told you he was a good man with a good heart, Father.
Does this mean you will assist us in this vital work?
It would seem the right thing to do.
Bravo! Your kindness in this matter is to be commended. Meet me near the Redeemer base, and we will begin our work.
What? You're coming too? This might be dangerous, Bernard.
I know the risk. I have seen the darkness. All the more reason I must be there to calibrate the device and bring salvation to those poor souls. I will meet you there.
Thanks, Adam.
Aren't you a little worried that your father's throwing himself back into jeopardy again?
No, because I know he has you at his side.
Okay, these guys are awful confident, aren't they? I would be worried. Okay, so it's a little bit different than I thought it was going to be. So he's made a full recovery apparently, and that essentially all they need is for us to sort of help them with this experimental technology, which supposedly might be able to reverse... whoops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Reverse the effects, or reverse the maybe brainwashing that those Redeemers have gone through. Something about some kind of a burst missile that they're going to use to try and, I guess, convert them back into normal people. So we'll give it a go, obviously. And it seems like that's going to take us back to the Kate Nebula, which is really good because we do need to go there and actually continue the main mission. So before we actually make a move for detoxification, let's take a look at some of this other stuff here. So RIPS in space. Establish a fast travel node at Drake. Okay, so this one we can probably put on the back burner until we actually get to Drake. This one is Gang Wars, dock at Coalition HQ in Letho Starport. I'm not entirely sure where Letho Starport is. Okay, it says there the system is in Drake. Okay, so two things on the back burner already. And then there's this Parasite. So we're going to have to return back to the crash site. That's at Zarkov, if I'm not mistaken. So we're currently in Union, I believe. So let's jump and let's get to Zarkov. And I mean, we have to go through Zarkov anyway to get to the Kate Nebula, so we may as well. And yeah, I mean, if there's a couple of side quests that are on the back burner, it probably means that we'll have the chance to actually continue some part of the story in this episode. I'm hoping that the story will actually take us through to Drake, because I think we've mostly explored everything. There's probably maybe one or two more undiscovered sites which we can investigate. I'd rather do all of those investigations if it sort of happens naturally, if you get my drift. Alright, so all we need to do is just go through the jump gate over here. Let's just cruise drive over. And obviously try not to get shot down by anything. And it seems a little bit quiet this time around though, compared to the last time we were here. Well, I'll take that back. What is going on? Okay. Maybe I'm going to have a bit of a fight. Bit unfortunate, because I would have liked to just leave. I guess a few extra creds here and there isn't such a bad thing. Alright, let's get going. Alright, let's actually jump to this crash site and let's see if we can quickly resolve this issue with the parasite. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what we need to do when we get there.
The researcher we're looking for must be somewhere around here.
I have marked the given coordinates for you.
Okay, so we just need to approach the waypoint, it seems. There's definitely a few containers here and there which we haven't looted yet. And there's a few outlaws that have appeared in the area as well, so concerning. I don't know if they're outlaws or zombie ships, actually. Could be the zombie ships. Alright, let's approach this marker.
Whoa, whoa, hey, stop! I'm here to help.
It does not appear as if he is in the humor for pleasant conversation.
Alright. We're gonna have to just defend ourselves here.
Stop shooting! This is a misunderstanding. It's dangerous here. You need to leave.
Please, are you the researcher working with Pango? I came for your help. I need to know all about the parasite.
It's too dangerous. I must insist that you leave.
Don't worry, I'm here to help. Let me call our mutual contact to straighten this out, okay? I'm patching you through to Pango now.
Ah, I'm glad my colleague Adam found you. Why didn't you answer my calls?
I needed to hide, so I shut down my systems, which helped. But I don't need your assistance. Please, leave.
Adam is part responsible for the current mess, and has an interest in its outcome. Also, I dare say that he is the better combat pilot.
All right. I know another location where you can find more of the entity.
Send me the coordinates. I'll have a look.
Alright, so this will actually take us to an undiscovered site, which is very nice. Right here. Okay, well, let's get moving. So yeah, that researcher seemed spooked. I'm not entirely sure if he's afraid of the virus or the parasite, or if he's afraid of something else. That part is a little bit unclear, but anyway, doesn't matter. We'll go to the place and do the thing as usual. It's a shame that you can't land on, like, you know, every planet. I mean, it makes sense for some of the gas giants because those types of planets are generally, you know, turbulent anyway, so you can't really land, but there seems to be a whole bunch of...
formation over there seems quite suspicious. Outlaws, G&B, and Okar hanging out together? I should investigate.
May I remind you that there is a parasite in this vicinity which could undermine my ability to function.
Yes, Hive, but you're obsolete, remember?
Ooh. Harsh words. Anyway, let's go and investigate what's going on here. I'm guessing maybe they've gathered because they're affected by the parasite. Maybe.
I'm hailing the G&B vessel. Hello, my name is Adam. How are you faring?
No response, although I am registering life signs.
Maybe I sounded too much like a salesman. I'll try again. I used to work for G&B myself. I just have a quick question.
I am G&B. I work like a drone.
Are you alright?
I am.
Can you tell me your name?
Okay, something's wrong. Let's try that scanner configuration Pango gave us.
Careful now.
Scan suspicious ships. Okay, so... Whoa, okay.
Oh, scrap, they didn't like that.
Let's just get some distance here. Alright, we're just gonna have to destroy these guys then.
Hive, you alright?
Yes. I can only presume that the parasite, in its early stage, is not able to infiltrate the ship's systems.
Let's hope it stays that way. I'll call our guy and give him the news. Hey, I wanted to give you an update. It looks like the scanner triggers the parasite badly. It attacked me right away, but there was nothing I couldn't handle.
I know that the scanner works. For now.
I thought you might be more pleased with that bit of news.
I'm certain that the entity will adapt to the scanner at some point.
Then we should deal with it before that happens.
I have another location for you. I'll send you the coordinates.
Sure, I'll have a look.
Alright, now before we get going though, this is a place that we haven't been to before. Union Border Control... Is that where we're at? I think so. So, countless regulations make it nearly impossible for an average spacefarer to pass through the Union Zarkov border control into Zarkov. Thus, whoever roams the systems beyond this point has either been officially invited by Grady and Brunt, or had been living here long before the concern arrived in the first place. Alright, cool. And there's apparently some cargo drones here, so 6 of them. You know what, I mean, we're here, right? We may as well get this done. Hopefully it's not going to be too difficult. It seems like one of these things where you essentially have to, you know, avoid getting scanned yourself, so... okay, yep. Yeah, this might be a bit of a challenge. It is moving quite quickly. All right. Excuse me. That was hardly worth it. There's a few other things in the area as well, just normal containers. Luckily, if we do get scanned, it's not too much of a problem. Flying Duchess is over there if we want to do some trading, but I don't think we really need to do that. Just trying to find any other cargo drones around this area, or specifically this station. There we go. Yeah, we have to get quite close for the objectives to actually appear. Okay, good. Yeah, we're basically just stealing stuff at this point. This is a little bit better. It's not as not as rare. I guess it's not a superior one, but it is giving us better stats. So I'm gonna take the better base stats. Okay, and another signal decoder. I'm gonna have to do something about those signal decoders. Either we should store them or we should sell them. Maybe use some of them, but yeah, as I've mentioned before, I'm not really interested in the very, very difficult ones. Not interested in dying over and over again. Alright, so we've probably got a few more of these drones sitting around in this station somewhere. Let's see if we can find them. There's one. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit complicated, isn't it? Okay, those drones are trying to shoot down that outlaw. Okay, I suppose I don't really need to worry too much about the turrets and stuff, but yeah, if we do get scanned, we unfortunately do I guess have an issue with not being able to actually open the container until the alarm goes off, if that makes sense. Oh man. I'm gonna come back to that one. Let's look at some of the other ones first. Okay, that's blocked. There we go. Okay, this one I think should be doable. I hear some kind of a cloaked container somewhere. Okay, back to this difficult one. Oh no. Can I avoid getting scanned by being down here? Okay. So from here, I only need to deal with the, like, 2 of them rather than 3. It's good. I think that's not the right one. Oh, wow. We got some scrap out of that, guys. Amazing. Oh, Lord. Alright, well, on to the next one. So once we get this one, there's still 2 out there somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, though. Alright, now the question is, where are the rest? We've definitely checked that one. We've done this one as well. I'm quite certain that we've done all of the ones in this station. And all of the ones in that station as well. I do hear that cloaked container. Let's maybe just go for that first. Alright. Anything good? Doesn't look like it. Alright, alright. Let's just do another pass around for both of these stations and just make sure that we haven't really missed any sections here. Trouble is, those drones, they don't exactly come up as objectives until we actually get very, very close to them. Maybe let's go back. I have a feeling maybe we may have missed one in this station here, because we only did like a couple, I think. And we had 3 on the other one, so potentially there could be one more around here. Okay, I am not seeing it anywhere, guys. Unless it's like being scanned in an unconventional way. We can actually shoot one of these cargo drones down, can't we? Whoops, I didn't mean to use a cruise missile. Just making sure that we're not being engaged or anything like that. Alright, I'm having some real trouble finding this last cargo drone, guys, so I might actually leave it, and we'll continue on with the next part of the mission. I'll just do one more fly over just the different axes here for this station. Just make sure that it's not hiding away somewhere. The only other explanation could be that it's maybe hidden behind some of those rocks, or maybe there's another station somewhere off in the distance, which I don't think I've seen. Alright, I think I'm done here, guys. I feel like we're probably wasting a little bit too much time. Actually, look, there's a wreck over there. Perhaps maybe we should just quickly check it. Who knows? Would be there. The answer is absolutely not. It feels like the wreck has some kind of significance, though. But maybe for another mission or something like that. Okay, let's jump out and let's try and get to this next place. I think we've been given some coordinates to try and get to, and we'll see if we can find another group of those infected ships in Navia orbit, and from there I'm not entirely sure what we need to do next, because the scanners outright make them hostile. Perhaps maybe we're gonna try something else. Hopefully we'll be able to sort this out, because we don't want some super, like, digital virus out there continually evolving.
Nordborg again. This place spooks me out every time.
There is another uncommon combination of ships.
Okay, let's see if they're real or not. Hello? Anyone home?
Home? Am I at home?
Okay, let's scan them and be sure about this.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to scan these guys again then. And be prepared for another fight, I presume. So we need to scan 3 of them. Can we destroy, like, the ones that are hostile already? But, yeah. Maybe let's just do the scanning first.
Murder.
What a shame.
Destroy!
This doesn't look good. Maybe they're not all done for. We should make sure by scanning a few more of them.
Making any progress?
Eradicating this thing? Yes. Saving lives? No.
You were trading one conscious being for another.
What are you talking about? This thing is killing people. We have to stop it before it spreads all over the DMZ.
Your actions have no use. The entity is already endless. It would be better for you to leave.
No, I already told you that. Wait a minute.
Have you noticed that every time you destroy one of these ships, another one jumps in?
Yeah, I guess we need to do this for a while then.
Okay, well, it says there that we need to scan the researcher now, so we may as well.
I can't believe I fell for it.
You did. And now there is no escape from this place.
Jump drives are suppressed.
You will become one of us.
Okay, well, there we go. Oh, lord, okay. Was not ready for that much firepower. They've even got, like, Redeemer-style weapons. Well, I guess that makes sense because they've managed to actually get a few Redeemers in the mix. Infested Redeemers. Oh, goodness me. Alright. Let's try and get in that fight a little bit more cautiously. Yeah, I needed, like a few more pieces of debris to actually block some of those attacks. Anyway.
Done. Only nothingness remains.
Let's get the party started once more.
I can't believe I fell for it.
You did. And now there is no escape from this place.
Jump drives are suppressed.
You will become one of us.
Okay, are they closing in on us? I think they are. Very good. Just using some of our sticky turrets there.
Have you noticed that every time you you destroy one of these ships, another one jumps in.
Yeah, guess we need to do this for a while then.
You cannot defeat me. There will always be more. Surrender to the inevitable.
There's gotta be something we can do.
There is a barrage of unknown signals emanating from our location to far beyond this vicinity.
Maybe that's what's attracting the ships.
I cannot confirm.
No time for speculation. Mark the source of the signal.
I have located the signal source. It is a beacon.
Let's get to it.
Accept your fate. You are destroying mere objects. You cannot destroy me.
Okay, it's off there in the distance. We're just gonna need to try and make it without dying, obviously. Just gonna try and choose a good time to try and go. They seem to be distracted right now, so let's do it. And we'll try our best to duck and weave, and we'll also try to go between some of the wrecks here.
The signal is weaker, but it appears as if there is yet another source.
Are you serious? Where is it?
I need time to pinpoint it.
We don't have time, Hive.
Just minute.
Oh no, Hive. Don't fail me now.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to just survive until Hive gets back to us here. What is going on here? Mines.
He did it! I can see the marker. Hive, are you there? Hive, answer me! No. I need to destroy that thing right now. That should do it. Hive, hope you're all right.
It will soon be over. Your worries will be a thing of the past.
Not as long as I'm breathing.
It's only a matter of time now. Useless. I am easily replaced.
Can't see any more ships approaching. It must have worked.
Alright. I guess just only 3 more ships to try and defeat, and we should be able to get out of this mess. Hopefully, anyway. And hopefully we can recover Hive.
My death won't mean a thing.
It'll mean something to me.
There we go.
I don't see any moving ships. Is it over? Hive, are you there? Hive?
System successfully rebooted.
Glad to hear that voice. Is it really you?
Unfortunately, yes. I had hoped to wake up on another assignment.
Yep, it's you, all right. Welcome back. What happened?
The parasite attempted to infiltrate my systems. As a last resort, I went into hibernation mode.
So, how were you able to reboot yourself?
I left one receiving end open, the ship's internal communications input device.
You followed my voice home? That is almost romantic, Hive.
I took the assumption that the parasite would be more focused on attacking the ship's vital systems than the less necessary organic component.
But we know the parasite can mimic voices too. How could you be so sure it was really me?
There was an element of care to the tone, proof of emotional empathy, which the parasite is unable to replicate, much less comprehend.
Yeah, I'll buy that. I should return to Pango. I'm sure he'll want to talk about this in person.
Alright, well, let's go back to Fallon Pango. That means we're going to have to make our way back to Union, though, so much for going all the way to the Kait Nebula and getting a few things done there. But yeah, I feel like we've spent the majority of this episode dealing with the parasite and also trying to scan those bloody cargo drones, and we're still missing one, which is really, really annoying. But oh well. I can do with a little less loot. That's fine. We don't have to loot absolutely everything. Might be a good idea to actually get some repairs done as well. Yeah, that fight was actually a bit of a challenge, guys. I wasn't really expecting, you know, like a big ambush with a lot of firepower. I was actually not expecting any Redeemers in the mix, because so far I feel like the Redeemer ships have the, I guess, the most damage output in terms of the types of enemies that we've seen. Alright. Managed to ignore all of those outlaws. Yeah, every time I go through Cartwright's Wake, we're always having to deal with these outlaws, which is really annoying. Alright, let's jump. Yeah, that's exactly why I sort of have the boost device with me constantly. I can't imagine playing this game without the boost device, to be honest, so... no, that's not what we want. We want... Here we go. Union Outer Rim. Hopefully this is the end of the Parasite's quest line. I'm not sure if we've actually managed to get rid of it completely or not. But yeah. Who knows? Perhaps maybe Fallon Pango might reach out again with an update on what's going on with it. I feel like random containers just spawn here and there. Is it just me? So surely after we pick up all the things from these containers, we shouldn't see any container markers reappear. Okay, those are some decent components there. There's something here that we can potentially destroy as well. Part of Fallon's base. We probably wouldn't be very happy about it though, but... There we go, 100% completion. Another component, thank you very much. Ooh, ship module, nice. Did we get a mainframe component out of that? I guess not. Alright. So perhaps maybe different areas give different things when it comes to, I guess 100% completion. Let's chuck that in there, because we did end up using one.
What happened out there? You went dark when you closed in on the Nordborg.
I destroyed a lot of infested ships.
And the researcher, did he help you?
Turned out the parasite got to him first. It only revealed itself after it thought it had the upper hand.
That is regrettable.
I defeated the Alpha strain, though. And there's that.
That might be true, but it doesn't mean that the infestation has been eradicated. New outbreaks could resurface over time. They will need to be dealt with by somebody with a proper knowledge of how they work.
Yeah, I get it. Me. That somebody is me. Wouldn't it be wiser to inform the colonial and Okar authorities? They should know what we're dealing with and the threat it poses to the DMZ. Maybe they can even come up with some kind of joint plan.
I will send them warnings anonymously, unless you are interested in accumulating more issues into your already compromised existence.
No, I would appreciate the discretion.
Then it's a done deal. I'm looking forward to our next meeting. It is never boring with you.
Sometimes I feel I'd prefer boring. See you around, Pango.
Alright, there you go. Parasite 2 completed. Again, I'm banking on probably more of a continuation of this mission, but I wonder if this is sort of updated some of the things that are going to happen in the world. So, for example, we might start seeing jobs to clear out you know, those infested ships from a particular location, for example. But anyway, let's take a look at what we can do here. I'm interested in just trying to sell a few things that we don't want. Yeah, this energy core, I think we can get rid of it. 180% loot quality on this one. I'm gonna get rid of that. Seems like too much trouble for me. 90% might be doable, so we'll keep that one. But I think I'm happy with selling this one. We'll get 4,000 creds out of that, which is nice. So, and as usual, that'll go towards buying a new ship whenever that time comes around. Let's take a look at the mission list. So, the Drake ones, obviously, we need to wait. I think we can continue with detoxification. So we need to get to the Kait Nebula. And from there, we should be able to do both detoxification and maybe make a start with the Emissary mission. So let's get to it. Just going to have to do another jump through the abandoned jump gate. Where is it? Actually, no. To Cartwright's Wake first. Try and avoid those pesky outlaws while we're there. But yeah, at least we've managed to complete one of the side quests in this episode. I feel like we just had a very large distraction with trying to scan all of those drones before. We didn't even complete that, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe at the beginning of the next episode we should be able to just start off at the location where we need to deal with those Redeemers for detoxification. And then as soon as we complete that, we'll make our way to the Citadel. Wow, okay. Something is shooting us very, very hard. Sniper drone or something like that.
registering Bloodstar signatures in the vicinity.
Oh my god. Alright.
Prepare to be dismantled.
Give me a break.
I was not expecting such a tough fight. So Bloodstar? Alright, let's get out of here. Goodness me. Alright, that could have been really bad. Okay, again, I'm gonna try and avoid conflict here. Let's try and jump out before we take any fire. And on to the Kate Nebula. So, abandoned jump gate we go. We had a Bloodstar appear before. We haven't really fought Bloodstar in a while. I guess they're still holding a grudge, potentially. We did them a solid though by giving back their, entire history or record of their existence to their librarian. Alright, plenty of enemies. Try to avoid all of them. Very good. There is a capital ship over there, tempting, but it's too late now. Okay, back at the Kate Nebula. Let's do another jump here. And yeah, I think we need to start with the side quest location first. I forget where we need to go for that one. Let's just take a look here. The Ascension Detoxification. Yep. I'm not sure if we've actually read this, so it's unclear if this site was first established by the Ancients or the Redeemers. Either way, the location is dotted with uncatalogued secrets. It appears to serve as a testing ground to prove one's worth, perhaps to ascend through the Redeemer ranks. Alright, well, let's make our way then. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to do all the BRI stuff, but I don't know, it might get a little bit too boring if we tried to do that, just scanning all these different life forms. Alright, so we do need to reach that waypoint over there to start the mission, but I think we're going to get to that when we start the next episode, guys. I'll take a short break here, and I'll come back and we'll get things on the go. Hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.